Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lady Buckeye. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, everyone. Get some bad internet right now. Good morning, Jeff. Let's see who else on here else. Jeannie and Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, for subscribing to Lady Buckeye. Gotta help our streamers and people out that are with our movement as much as possible. Hope you're getting up there, Lady Buckeye. Morning, Todd. Sandy, you should use more ladylike vocabulary. Yeah, it's pretty, you know, it seems funny. I just got a picture of that prison they're in, but it's, you know, most of the time we're just streaming that one building, but those guys are in there. And then to hear their stories, how can the U.S. be treating? It's hard for me to even talk about it. You know, they have down there in Gitmo, they built $1 million soccer field and built a $2 or $3 million temple, or what, mosque, I guess you call it. And they treated those guys with the right meals that their diet permitted. But yet these guys, oh Father. How many more subs do you need there, Lady Buckeye? Well, Kim, you can help by sending them cards. You can help by going on Ashley's website that her mom created. You can help by praying. You know, well, we got to get her more than 570. Put your deal up there, Lady Buckeye, so we can. That's right, Lady Buckeye. Who gives? That's just a sham. That committee's just a sham. Forget about all that crap. Morning, Patriot Q. That's right. That's right, Kathy. Exactly. You know, those guys had 45 days. I think it's by law that you have to be charged with anything. And here these guys have been in there for a year and a half, and they don't know what, you know, my government, my country. Well, when we came back last night, we had a discussion on what our group is going to do. We have to leave here. We can only camp here so many days consecutive. Then you have to leave and wait 4 days and come back. We found a place to go camp at. We're going to go there for at least 4 days, then maybe come back here. But I'll go with them for the 4 days, and I'll have to see. But I really don't have the funds to come back here, and I'll probably have to go to Bunker Hill, but then I'll have to catch rides to the J6. If nobody goes, you know, I won't be able to go. So that's how things look for me right now. I want to go there. I mean, geez, my heart just breaks. You know. All right. Thank you, Bobby. Came through. Well, that's right, Kim. You know, I want to go to that J6. They want, you know, a couple streamers. You know, you get David and me streaming there, and we got different people that are on our chats. We have well over 1,500 people sometimes. You know, that's 1,500 people that are standing up. You know, and they want us there, but you know, they can't help us because of the way the movement finances go. They can't help us, and it's some law. They want to help us big time, but their hands are tied. No, Lady Buckeye, as far as, since we're not running out of Bunker Hill, we're not considered part of the movement, even though we are part of the movement. You know, they realize that we're making a great sacrifice. You know, we have to pay this out of our pockets. It's the way that their accounts are set up. You know, they want to help us big time. Santa wants, you know, he's just as much behind the 76ers as he is, the J6ers as he is the 1776. I mean, he knows those guys are hurting, you know, and he wants to help them out as much as possible, but his hands are tied because of the way they can distribute the money. Yes, Kim, I do. They paid up until the day they left. When did they leave on, what day was that? Monday? See, once the 76ers left here, they couldn't pay anymore because of the way the, what do you call it? The way their accounts are set up, it's, their hands are tied. They can't help us. You know, we're in a, like if I go camp at Bunker Hill, I get everything paid for. You know, my food, place to stay, most of the gas for the convoys when we go on convoys, you know, that kind of stuff. But, you know, jeez, it's funny that the government can hand out money left and right, but, you know, if you got a 50, whatever it is, tax exempt thing, you can't do things like the government does. I don't understand why you can't just, and then the drive an hour and a half back and forth, you know, I want to go there if I go to Bunker Hill, but, you know, that's taxing. Oh yeah, I have to. You know, I have to at least have enough money to get back to North Dakota, and I check it regularly. I got enough to go through the 4 days where we're moving to, but you know, after that I got to really check and see if you know, my finances are going to say, well, you're going to have to either go to Bunker Hill and but then if I do that, also my streaming is going to be a lot different. It's not that you can't stream there, but I'm not just going to stream an open parking lot. You know, if we go on convoys, I'll be streaming that, but that's just going to be periodically. And then the morning meeting, I'll stream that. The night meeting, I'll stream that. It's going to be a lot different as far as the streaming. That's why nobody's streaming there. Who wants to stream an open parking lot? Well, thank you, ZZ. Because like after those 4 days, they'll come back here. That's the plan, because it's cheaper. I mean, it's a good location, and it's real easy to get to the detention center from here. Real easy. You only have to make like 4 right turns, and when you come back, you just have to make 4 left turns. And the camp people are really nice. Well, the PayPal is the best, because like I can click on it and it will go right into my bank account. When I first set it up, I had to wait like 1 to 3 days, but now they have it set up because I've been on there long enough, over a month, that it goes, I click on it, goes right into my bank. Yeah, PayPal is the best. The PayPal.me/Stormtrooper1791. And make sure you click on the friends and family, because the one above it is a business. Like if I start selling t-shirts or something like that, which I don't know if I'll ever do that. they take out a certain percent and the tax on everything. But if you go down and hit the friends and family, they don't take any fees out. There's a bunch of kids down there. They must be going to go on a hike. And that's what I want to do this afternoon. I want to go down that one trail. I think it goes out and then it connects on to another trail that goes around the lake area. Yes, I did there. Hashtag funny girl. It's so peaceful here, and it's cool. I actually have to pull a blankie on me. Usually I just lay there on my deal. Last few nights I had to get my blankie and pull it on and snuggle up. Oh yeah, there's a group of kids that are gonna go on a hike. Lady Buckeye, you can use Prism. You can immediately start streaming with Prism. It's really easy to use. If I can use it, you can use it, because you have more knowledge than I do on. If you download Prism and hook up to your YouTube, and you can start streaming. That's how I started. But when you get to your 1,000, it'll open up more stuff. But if you use Prism, you can start streaming today, and you can practice, and that way you won't screw up. Well, I was swinging my arms. They were flicking the lights, and you could see their faces in their little window there. And boy, that just brought joy to me. And then I'll tell you a story. I met a guy named Silverwolf. He's been on our chat a few days. He drove all the way from Sturgis, North Dakota, after the rally was over, all the way to the detention center. And he's been on our chat every once in a while. He said he was kind of shy or whatever. And he got directions from Lady Buckeye how to get there to the detention. And right before the thing started, he showed up, and I was standing down there fiddling with my stream and talking to a few of the people, and Steve came down and he goes, "Hey, there's a guy up here, he's looking for you." And went up there and he goes, "Yeah, I'm Silverwolf. I've been on your chat for a few days. I seen you in South Dakota. I was at Sturgis, and I felt in my heart I had to come here." He drove all the way, got there last night, spent the time that we were there, and then he had a 5-hour drive into New York. He stayed there just for that 2.5 hours. And he's a very nice young man. He's motivated to the max. And he drove all that way. He went out of it. He said he felt he had to make a road trip from Sturgis. And he seen my stream, and it just uplifted his heart. And he came all there that way. And it was just, he got there just as it started. And boy, he belongs to a motorcycle club. I can't remember what it's called. But they deal with young kids from the inner cities. And he lives in Michigan. They take them out in boats and let them fish. And they show them how to clean their fish. And then they have a big fish fry. And boy, he just said, man, I was listening to you. I just had to extend my trip. And he goes, I can only stay here for this 2 hours. I got to go see a friend of mine in New York. And I invited him over here. I said, man, we got a tent here. You can sleep. And he goes, no, I just drive the 5 hours to New York, and my friend's there, and they're cooking me a meal. I can take a shower and crash out on their couch. And wow. I go, you're only going to be here for 2.5 hours. He goes, well, I seen your stream. I had to be here. If it's only for this 2 hours, at least I showed up. And he was very moved about what happened to the phone. He listened to the phone calls. From what I understand, he wants to get his, he's going to talk to their, I don't know, captain or leader or whatever, the head of the club, I guess, and get in contact with Santa and tell him that, you know, they support him. And they were all on my live stream. He called a bunch of the people that he hangs out with at the club, and they were on my live stream last night, and it was very moving. Just to think that I reached this guy and through my stream all the way at Sturgis, South Dakota, as the rally, and he drove all that way just to be there for 2.5 hours. Holy moly. Told him to get on here more. His name is Silver Wolf. He has a big, wolf-looking dog. It's huge. He was showing me pictures of it. That's how he got his name. He's a contractor in Michigan, and he couldn't believe that he drove all that way. Yeah, but to have that guy come across my stream and then he drove all that way, and he said I could only stay for this this deal tonight, and I was like, you know, we got a tent and everything. You stay there. No, I already made plans. I called them, and they're cooking a big meal. And, I don't know, Kim. I haven't checked my email yet. But thank you for that. You know what? What's this? Oh, there's Woody. Woody's in the house. You hear him? You want to do that for a little bit? Yeah, last night when we went to find Steve and David, we were at the FBI building. We handed out a lot of our literature and constitutions there. Let's say 75 of our literature and probably about 50 of the constitutions. A lot of people were walking by it, and boy, Steve was on a roll. Boy, when he gets going, he just he's going to be joining us tomorrow morning. He wants to go where we're going to be to our new campsite and stay there, and then he'll come back here and have a place to camp with everyone. He was on a roll, boy. when he gets the steam going, it's no putting out the fire, that's for sure. And it was echoing so loud in that spot, all the buildings around. He had his bullhorn going, and it was echoing up and down, and people were walking by, and we started handing out the pamphlets and constitutions, and a lot of people were interested. And then we had a couple of people. Gloria was handing you want a constitution? He goes, "Oh, no, thank you. I have one at home." Well, you can watch it on here. I want to go there so bad every night until I have to go back to the Bunker Hill. He moved his everything out of his apartment. He doesn't have an apartment anymore. He's moved into his car, kind of, and you know, his apartment was too far away, and he get help from the Chinese Protestant. I can't remember what it's called. They like him very much, and they've been at J6 every night. And they were there last night. Boy, they were jumping up and down, and the one girl got our Steve, not David Letterman, Steve's flag for him. And boy, she was whipping that thing around. I was afraid you're gonna knock somebody in the head by accident. But you know, he can camp with us, and you know. We might go out back early today too. I'm not sure what everybody wants to do. I want to go down that trail, and then if we go into DC again, I'll go with them, sure. Well, he got a live feed. He's got David and me streaming out to everybody. I wish Simon was here too, boy. Them two together. Whew. Well, Jan, there is bugs in all your food, all your cereals, your flours. I mean, they can't screen all that stuff out in those silos. You've been eating them all your life and you didn't even know it. Stand up for a little while. And we'll be right back. See what time it is and see if people are moving around camp yet. Kim, thank you so much for that PayPal. Thank you. That oh my goodness, some of you people, and Anna, thank you. Thank you so much. People are very kind, and I just wish that there's some way that Santa could help us, because he watches both David and my streams, and he knows the people the group that's there supporting the J6ers. He'd wish that more of the 1776 people would get off their butts and come there, but the majority of the people that are there at the J6 are from our movement. And thank you so much. You guys are very generous. Good morning, Charlene. Well, Kim, remember everyone, the biggest donation you can give is free. Just look up there and say, Father, Lord, help these people. We got to pray for those J6ers, man. Every time they start getting on the phone, my heart is just fully. Lots of times I get very emotional, especially that guy said they had for supper, they had rice with bits of meat in it and bone. What the hell are they selling? They should be getting turkey dinners and chicken dinners and prime rib. My goodness, they're treating them like dogs. But yeah, we got prisoners of war down there in Gitmo still. There's only like 7 of them, but they're probably eating like kings. Well, you'd have to be right behind me, Kim, because I'm stormtrooper storming it. Some of the things that since I started streaming, I don't know how things that the Lord must have had a heavy hand in it, because some of the things he put in front of me, there's no way that my little stream started and does stuff. I met that Russian woman the other day, and she talked my ear off, and then Silver Wolf last night. How in the heck did that story come about? It wasn't by accident. It couldn't have. I think they have a commissary. I can't remember. Ron was saying something about part of the donations that go to the J6ers, something about a commissary. I think that was the other day he was talking about it. But they can only buy limited things like soap or I don't think they can buy food. I don't know if Colorado Sandy's on here. She bought me some coffees. Thank you. And Patty from Buffalo, I met her at Bunker Hill, I believe. She bought me some coffees. And of course, old Jay, he had to buy me some coffees because he knows I love coffee. You guys are amazing. Helping an old stormtrooper out and makes my heart want to explode. Nobody, there's only one person staring at the campsite. I think I hear David. He might be moving around. I really don't know, Carol. He's just said that last night dinner was rice with some very little meat, and it had some bone. They had to watch when they were chewing because it had bone in it. But it doesn't matter. There shouldn't be any bone. It should be a lot of meat, not just a little bit of meat. And then the one guy prayed for us outside again. You know, we pray for them in there, and to have them get on the phone and pray for us. It's amazing. Then we have the restreamers out there restreaming. I have a friend down there in Florida, Jim. He restreams through the southeast area. He has a lot of people watching his restreams, and they're all live. He says he does Oreo and me and David, and you know, how did that guy get? He just called me one day. Well, actually, he emailed me, then asked if he could call me, and I said, well, sure. I gave him my phone number, and he told me all about his streaming, and he always calls me, so I was, watch out, the critters are lurking around all the time, and he watches their feeds too, just to see what's going on, and but he doesn't stream them, but he watches them, and there's others out there, Tommy Temper. I never thought I'd be on his, but here I am. He even comes on chat every once in a while. And I heard there's 4 or 5 others out there. So you know, it's getting out there. All the you know, the people's media is getting out there. It's when I'm streaming there, J6 is, am I too close to that speaker? Because I got the speaker like right there, but if I if I don't stream the building, I'd have to move up a little farther. It's loud for me. I don't know if it's loud for you all. It like pegs my microphone like all the way, and it's loud for me. Hey there, Silver Wolf. How you doing there, my friend? It was so good to meet you last night. Hope you survived your trip without any incidents last night. And Lady Buckeye, thank you for helping him out to find the detention center. Yeah, wasn't that amazing, the flickering lights? Some of them were standing on their shoulders so they could peek out the window and wave to us. That was amazing. Wow. Well, at least that's good to know they can buy some stuff, but they shouldn't have to buy anything. They should have 3 meals, a cot, shower, cable TV, all the other prisoners get it. And Silverwood brought up a very good, not an idea, but a thought, I guess. We should be praying for those other people that are in that prison also, even though they've committed a crime or whatever. You know, maybe some divine action will change their heart and their ways. I'm going to bring that up to Ron tonight. Oh, that's right there, Sensia. That is true. That's right. You know, I pray for those critters that are afflicting our movement. But their time is near. It's going to come close. They're time is near. Well, you rocking my eyes too there, Silver Wolf. Wish you got some energy, brother, boy. You're always welcome to come into the chat, that's for sure. Good morning, Cheryl. Well, let me see if any of those people got up. Yeah, we stayed up pretty late talking and stuff last night. Ugh. I don't look like anybody's moving over there yet. Maybe I should check their tents. Make sure they're all right. Well, David's up. Need to go get some water. We went through 2 cases of water yesterday. I'll just pull the stakes out of the ground and have their tents come down on top of them. We were up pretty late talking last night, making plans and stuff. Told them I wanted to take you all down that little hiking path. I think it connects onto the lake. Maybe we'll see some raccoons or something. Yeah, that's true there. Look what they did to Big D in jail. At least Santa got out in a day and a half, I think. Well, plus he got arraigned on a Friday, so whatever, and they held him over the weekend, Big D. God bless you, Carol. Yeah, I'm not going to be on long here. I'm going to I need to go get some water so we can, well, we can make coffee. We can use the tap water, but make some, at least they'll get, you know, go through the coffee making process. They must be having kids camps because there's a bunch of kids out there. I wonder why they're not screaming. They all got backpacks on them. When I go to get water at Walmart, I'm getting the glasses first. They've gotten scratched a little bit and got some marks on it. It's getting hard to read. Yeah, they're going hiking somewhere. Well, there they go. That's true. I have met some kids with good manners. Yeah, yes, D, I'm going to. I think that's all we need is water and my glasses. Good morning, Christina. Well, man, last night was very uplifting. Meeting Silver Wolf and the talks from the prisoners. At least they're letting them do that. Now I forgot to ask Mickey about the tablets. I guess they got their tablets back. I'm not sure, but somebody on here said they got them back. I know, Silver Wolf. You know, I think we had, just from streaming, I think we had like 1,500 to maybe 2,000 people watching. You know, and that seems like a lot, but just think if we had 2,000 people standing in that street. You know, I can't stress. I can't believe that there's so many people that live in that area and not coming down there. I mean, there's millions of people living in that area. You got Washington and Arlington and Fairfax County. There's got to be one person, at least in every one of those areas, that have the same mindset that I have. It has to be. If not, you know, we're screwed. It's not just the people that live far away. Look how close. There's millions of people in that area. We went driving from the detention center. Well, when we got there, driving from where we were at, the FBI, to that place, we passed house, well, I guess they call them brownstones. We had to pass 600 or 700 of them to get to the detention area. And they were all in walking distance. I don't get it. They're all right there. It has to be somebody in that neighborhood area that cares. There has to be. If not, I'm lost for words on that. Preach it, brother. And he drove all the way from Sturgis just to be there for 2.5 hours or 3 hours, whatever we were there when I was. Surely in that neighborhood, there has to be 10,000 people living in that neighborhood. Just row on row of those brownstones, I think they call them. They're all right, like built together. I mean, each street there's got to be 15. It goes around the block same way. You know, Silver Wolf, like you said last night, we get arrested, we get arrested. We don't have far to travel. The door's right there. You can see the door that they probably went in. You know, I get arrested, somebody can just someone just can take over my stream and continue it. Well, that's true, Carol. You know, that's true there, Cam. Like I've been saying, you know, the FBI could kick down your door. You said something on the stream and boom, ticked off somebody. Hey, let's go raid Carol's house. Drag them out, put them in jail, take their kids away. Like they could storm here right now, for all I know. Oh, they must be walking down the trail that I was going to go down. Yeah. But if Americans don't step up soon, it's over. Yeah, California. Uh, that's right. We need a bunch more streamers. So a lot of people, when they see their streamers, they latch onto a streamer because they like their way they do things. Like Oreo, a lot of people like the way Oreo does things. Everybody likes what First Responder does, or Nebraska Patriot, or David, or me, you know. But we all have one common goal, and that's to get the people's media out there and show you what's going on. It's not cut up. I mean, I can't cut this up right here. This is what's happening right now. That's what we did yesterday there. What's his name? Renee. We went out and handed out literature, and Steve was on fire with his megaphone and bullhorn, whatever you call it. And boy, he was on a roll there for a while. I went up to him and I go, "Hey Steve, you need some water?" He goes, "Not yet, I'm still rolling." And he just took off again. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful. Let's see, we've been on over an hour. Well, I think we cut the stream and do a few things. Go get water, and then I'll put some water in my backpack, and we can walk down that trail, and then we'll go take a shower and see what we're gonna do this afternoon. If we're gonna do the same thing we did yesterday, I don't know. I think Steve said he was gonna pack some stuff and come here. Can't remember. He might not be, but we'll figure out what we're gonna do and pack up some of our stuff so we don't have to do it tomorrow morning, and whatever, and then we'll come back on to the J6 and go on from there. The phone just made some funny noise again. So I'm going to cut the stream, and I'll see you all pretty soon, and God bless you all. Come on. That's when my thumb hits it, goes off.